Welcome to your first art class of the year. I'm Mr. Longton, in case you forgot that. We are going to have art once a week in the 7th grade, so I will take a different teacher each week and I will follow their schedule. And for right now, I'm going to be coming into the classroom, but hopefully eventually we'll get back into my room here so that we can do some nice things. I want you to know that what we're doing as far as art goes is for fun. It's to give you a little bit of art appreciation, maybe push you out of your comfort zone a little bit and have you experience some new things. But with that being said, don't stress out about this, all right? I'm not giving you a grade for this. We're just trying to learn some new things, and actually doing art helps you in so many different areas of your life. Whether you're good at it or not good at it, it's still beneficial to what you're trying to do throughout your day. So don't stress out. We're going to have a little fun. For you guys that are at home, you're watching the video, pause it whenever you need to. For you guys in the class, you can watch this video later if you miss anything. Hopefully eventually I get you a sketchbook like the one I got in front of me here, and then we can just carry that with us on art days, and we'll open it up and do, you know, sketch for sketch and things like that. Really, as far as supplies go, make sure you got a pencil, okay? That's most important. And then when there's other things that come up, we'll mention those as we go, all right? Once in a while, your teacher, you know, maybe Miss Sebring wants me to do some art that ties in with something you're doing in class, and she may give you some points for the artwork that you've attempted to do for that project. But for right now, and especially today, we're just going to do a fun sketch and some drawings, and we're gonna go through that process right now. Okay, so I've got my sketchbook here. I'm gonna open it up to this page here. All right, and what we're gonna do is we're going to try to draw a familiar image. All right, and one of our art elements is called form. So we're gonna take that form, and another art element would be line, and we're going to do a nice line drawing with that form. So I want you to pick a simple, familiar image that you're going to do 9 drawings of. All right? So let me show you some examples here. Here's some everyday icons, okay? And if you're at home, pause it, and you can check them out. And you don't have to use any of these, okay? You can pick out your own if you want. But you want to pick something that's pretty simple. I wouldn't do like the keyboard of my computer. That's a lot of little buttons and drawing like that. Now I might do my computer. But again, I'm trying to draw this. We're going to draw it 9 times, and we need to make it look different every time. So I've got my drawing that I've been working on, but I'm going to just pick one out of here to see what I can do. And man, I really want to pick a soccer ball. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick an apple. All right. And so when we're drawing, we want to use the entire space here to fit 9 drawings on here. They're not going to be very big, okay? But I want to space it out, and I can kind of visually see that I'm going to put one here. I got to put one here. I can get 3 across, or I've just got to position them so that they do fit on the space. All right. And it's always a good idea to draw lightly. I may go a little darker here just so that it shows up on camera. But I'm just going to go with the simple, basic apple shape. All right. And now my other 8 that I'm going to draw cannot look anything similar to this one. It may have the same shape. Maybe there's some design elements to it. But right now we're not doing any shading. All we're doing is getting the form with a simple line drawing. So my next one, I may go with a similar look to it. But I may go with an outline, and then I may go where you see some of the seeds inside. I kind of like the leaf, but I may just do 1 big leaf or 3 smaller leaves. And that is my next design for an apple. So we want to try to do a different one for each one, okay? And it can be any image you want. Like I said, you want to pick something that's kind of simpler, simple shape, but that you can get a little bit more involved with. So I'll show you the ones that I've been working on, all right? I chose the sun, okay? And you'll notice that I filled the space and that I've got my 9 different suns in here. And you know, we are working with pencil, but you can work with the equipment that you have around you. So if you were looking at trying to make some circles, maybe you use a coin. I mean, obviously, I could have used a straight edge for getting some of these angles that are in here. If you don't have a straight edge, it could be that, I don't know, you don't want to pick the best book in the house, but if you have a book available, using the edge to get some quick lines in. The reason you don't want to pick a good book is because it's going to leave a couple little marks on the spine here. So there's a lot of things that could do that. You know, I've got my remote here. I could use that edge to help get some rounded parts. So use the things that are available to you to help you accomplish this. We want different sizes are okay. We definitely want them to all look differently. You can see here that I've filled the space and that I have just kept it a line drawing, all right? So let's say you get all 9 done. That's pretty good. If you like some of those just as a line drawing, you could leave them as is. Here are some options that you can do from there. If you want to go in with some shading, then it might be that I go into this one here where it's a little darker on this inside level, and I'm going to just use my pencil to add some value. Oh, there's another art element, value, that we're going to put in here. Our darks to our lights would be our value, or our light to dark. And I could go in there and shade this in kind of a dark gray tone, with it getting a little bit lighter as it goes towards the sun. All right, I can do that for all of these. If you just want to use your pencil as part of the shading process, that is totally fine. I may even go on the inside here. And some of my circles look pretty good. You know, I found some round objects that I could trace. Some of them I just freehanded. You know, I just freehanded this one. That's okay. All right. So here I started to add a little value to the sun to give it a little bit more three-dimensional qualities. Right now they're very two-dimensional, very flat. By putting that shading in, I'm making it a little bit more three-dimensional. If you want to, you can use colored pencils, add some color to what's going on in here. All right. You know, my bacon and eggs one here, there may be a nice shiny yellow in the center there, but I may use some browns and reds for my bacon rays that are coming away from my sun there. So you can use colored pencil. If you use marker, which is fine, just make sure that you put something underneath so you're not ruining next week's sketch page. All right. If you're using paper, because maybe we don't have the sketchbooks yet, if you just got paper, make sure something's underneath it anyway, just because you don't want to ruin the table that you're working on and get marker all over the place. And you can use a combination of those. Maybe I do yellow marker in here, but I use colored pencil for my shading on my my bacon rays. Okay. So we started with a simple image. I went with the sun. That's what I picked. And then I developed that sun 9 different times. All right. And then once that's drawn in your pencil line drawing, then you can go in like I started to here and start shading and or adding color with colored pencil, marker, or whatever you have with you. Okay. Now, I have several sites. You can follow me here. You can subscribe on YouTube. I have an Instagram page that all this information will be at the end of this video that you can follow, where I'll take pictures of some of your work and put them on my Instagram page. If you're at home and maybe you like all of the ones you did, maybe you just want to pick one of them that you did well, and you want to send me a picture, my email address is there as well. And if you have questions or comments, you can send me an email and I'll try to answer you as quickly as possible so that we can keep creating art together. All right? So I'll share this with the people in class. You know, these are just some basic ideas. If you're at home, stop the video. You can look at them. Again, you probably got something favorite of yours I could do this pencil if I wanted to 9 times and try to make it different 9 times. So get creative. Make sure you're filling the space. Draw lightly in case you got to erase. I had to erase a few times just to get things to work out. But enjoy. We will do another different sketch next week. And have a great week, guys.